Hello folks, I'm Tim Kipfer and this is my Ontario Chamber of Commerce Digital Twins Final Project. To capture this walkthrough, I used a Sony a7C full frame system configured as a clean HDMI source. For audio, I used a Rode Wireless Go 2 mic, and that ensured that you could hear me. It was a great introduction to Unity, and I learned a lot, but I did struggle quite a bit, just even with the fundamentals. So this is a surprisingly large achievement to finish this project. What I did was I took the canvas that was provided and I created some buttons and linked them to scenes that demonstrated each of the some of my learning journey, as you put it. Let's go dive right into it. First, we're going to talk about the basics, and this is just creating basic objects and setting up lighting. You can see here I made a little scene with some fundamental shapes. There's a capsule, a couple of they're not really cubes anymore, but they're objects, and there's actually a thin cube that I'm using as the floor. I also set up directional lighting and added reflectivity to some of the objects. There was some nuances to this. I set the cubes and all the objects to static, and then I generated lighting to bake the shadows in before game time. For the materials, I changed this one. This is my own material. It's a black, shiny material. I set it to metallic at 1.0 and the smoothness to 0.85. Let's go back to the next scene. Let's talk about some materials. So in this one, I wanted to try to create some stainless steel tanks, and here they are. Here's what I came up with. I found that I wasn't able to arrive at something steel-like in my own efforts. I downloaded some metallic materials off the internet and applied it to the tanks to try to get them looking better. And that worked a little bit, but as you can see, there's some artifacts here with points showing the shadows. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it's not the ideal rendering, I would say. Okay, so further on realism, we have animation. So my objective here was to just fill up a tank with wine. So let's give it a shot. Click on it, it fills up. Click on it more, it keeps filling over and over again. So this was just done using the animator and changing the Y coordinate of a cylinder at different points in time. And then I attached it to a pill-shaped collider that is attached to the tank shape. Now that collider worked well. The challenge here was that the anchor point for the shape is at the middle of the cylinder. So what I had happening was the wine would fill up from the middle in both directions, which it's not a realistic depiction. So I moved things around so that it looks more realistic. And that's my animation. So there you have it. We're on our way to creating a digital twin. I think I appreciate how much work it really is, and I look forward to plugging away at it. And I'd just like to thank you guys very much for spending the time and creating a very rewarding course. Thank you.